Man, chat, bro. I've been kind of debating should I start actually using my real mic, cause like this mic, my headset mic sound good as hell, but you know you could tell a difference. Like you could tell it's a headset mic versus like an actual audio mic. You know what I'm saying? And I got a few audio mics that I can actually use that's like good. But I'm just so used and comfortable to just keeping my headset on my head and using my, you feel me, my mouth, my mic and shit on here or whatever. But I don't know. Like I might actually start using my what you call it, and turn it up and actually start using that motherfucker and shit. Bro. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? It's all a capability. I already sometimes be using it, you know, like I actually do be using it and turning it up sometimes. I just don't be wanting my audio to double up and shit or whatever. So sometimes I pick and choose. I have it running while I'm using this, so it kind of like double the audio to kind of give it like a better, thicker sound and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Help the quality a little bit, but not too loud to where it like distorted. But yeah, man. So you already know, it's your boy Mr. Sitcho and the Vippo, man. Instantly, when you see a dog, you see a dog, bro. I'm finna I don't know what I'm reacting to. It's just I wrote rich entitled streamer disrespects 9 to 5 worker. Oh, they talking about being alright, let's switch accounts. Man, y'all, bro, do me a favor, bro, please. I've been doing YouTube for 3, 4 years. God damn. Yeah, it's been 4 years. I have not even cracked 400 fucking followers, bro. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not one of these forceful ass niggas who trying to force y'all to watch my shit, force y'all to fuck with me, force y'all to be entertained. None of that. I'm just chilling. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me type shit. So it potentially is gonna take me a little longer, but let's watch this video about Lil Papa. If y'all don't know, you know what I'm saying, Lil Papa, the artist, you know, he just passed away. He killed himself. And there was a lot of speculations on why people saying he overdosed. Mainly he overdosed, like really, you know what I'm saying? And that was really the main speculation, you know what I'm saying? Accusations that he overdosed, you know what I'm saying, and that way and killed himself. But I genuinely feel like, you know, it could be that. They saying he got shot, brain shot to the head. 2 seconds is this? What Reggie is this? Oh, this is actually Reggie. Alright. So let's go ahead. I got my road. Hey y'all, so I've been thinking, Reggie said it, and I've been thinking this a minute ago. But I see people smoke weed on their shit. But I guess it's once after they get the sponsors or whatever. But I don't really see why sponsors really trip over weed smoking now. A lot of people smoke weed after you sign them. You will see them smoking weed, and they already a face of yours. Like a lot of these niggas get signed in the NBA and all types of shit. LaMelo signed to Puma, nigga, and right, nigga, his first year or two in the NBA, bro, he literally posted a picture of him smoking a fat ass backwood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, bro. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, these brands, bro, I'm here to represent you. Long as I don't bring no bad bullshit to your name, it don't matter. Cause most of these athletes, y'all don't really know, be on a low doing cocaine and all types of performance enhancement drugs, peds and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It all counts. Drugs is drugs, my guy. You feel me? But yeah, I've been kind of thinking like, should I chill on smoking during my reactions? But I don't know. I really love smoking mud, so I don't really know if I want to do that. You feel me? And it kind of make it a little bit more entertaining for me. But I just don't really see myself just sitting here listening and watching and then just talking, even though I've done that. You know what I'm saying? The weed just give it more of like a little watching TV type shit. Feel me? But yeah, man. So let's see what Flacco got to say about the situation and how he feel about the whole Lil Papa situation. You feel me? Let's see.
I'll be the first one to say it since nobody want to say it. This Lil Papa death is very suspicious. It doesn't make sense. Nothing about this makes sense whatsoever. All the details they're telling us doesn't make sense, doesn't add up to what they're claiming. What they're claiming is self-inflicted. Lil Papa was a really talented artist out of Jacksonville who moved to Atlanta once he signed with CMG. But he wasn't just like a Jacksonville drill rapper, as you would imagine, like most rappers out of Jacksonville. They are like they are involved in this like ongoing war and gang feud. So they're all doing drill music about killing each other. Lil Papa was a little different, right? Due to losing a lot of friends during that war, Lil Papa made kind of like emo music, bro. He was in his feelings a lot in his music, which is why when it was announced yesterday that he had passed away, and his death was self-inflicted, a lot of fans kind of just said, well, makes sense. They were even pointing to old videos from about like a week or two ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, where Lil Poppa was kind of insinuating or predicting that he may be dead soon.
They don't. You'll be proud of me, OG. Woke up, read me a Bible verse, got some breakfast in my system, talked to God about it. You know what I'm saying? And he laid it on me. I got one more album, EP, mixtape, whichever one it's going to be, I got one more. And it's over, I'm going to find my peace.
Many interpreted him saying he's going to drop his last project and then go find peace as he's going to go to heaven, right? He's going to drop his last project and then die. That's what a lot of people looking back in hindsight is interpreting that to mean. Even his bio was a little suspicious and hinted towards him being depressed. In his bio, it actually says, first we're born, next we suffer, then we die. The end. And why I feel like a lot of people weren't really concerned with this bio is because it falls in line with what his music is. His music was deep. It was introspective. It was emo. Yo, this dude was not like the biggest rapper on earth, right? As you probably know, because when he passed away, a lot of people didn't really know who he was or really wasn't tapped in. But his music resonated with a lot of people, which is why when he passed away, you had a lot of artists reacting in like a visceral way because, yo, this dude's music touched a lot of rappers. He is like the true definition of your favorite rapper.
Hey, man, look, Poppa got a lot of fucking music, bruh. That's hard. Now, look, I said this because I'm not sad and depressed, bro. Like, I've went through a lot of sad and depressed shit. So, I noticed and I just realized this shit literally today. And it's weird that he passed because I was just talking about this shit a couple days ago. I was talking about how I used to listen to Lil Poppa, Raw Wave Heavy. You know what I'm saying? R&B Peasy when Peasy was coming out simping. Like, if you go listen to Peasy old shit, Peasy was really simping too and shit like that. But, like, I was listening to a lot of, like, simp shit because I had some shit going on or whatever. But I ain't never realized or whatever the fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I was never depressed, bro. So, I grew out of that music, like, real fast. And I stopped listening to it. I have not went back. But Lil Poppa literally, bro, has songs. Like, you know how Raw Wave is? Like, Raw Wave, Rich. Just down the third, and motherfucker keep looking. This nigga want to be a gangbanger so bad. You want to be a gangster so bad. Nigga, you was a whole R&B artist. What the fuck you trying to live in the streets for? Y'all don't listen to Raw Wave, obviously. How much of a real fan is y'all? That man is from the fucking trenches. He's from Florida too, bruh. What up? They be going through shit, nigga. Wagwan, nigga. Wagwan, nigga. They be around a lot of them. A lot of Haitians, different shit, everything, crazy shit. Nigga, energy, whatever, all of that, bruh. Killing, dealing, willing, stealing. Oh, but because Raw Wave come out and he, pain feels so deep inside. That nigga Lily ain't a gangster. He can't be no motherfucking street nigga. None of that shit. Lil Poppa. He from Jacksonville. Does that make him any less Jacksonville because he's sitting there singing, crying on the beat? Do that make No Cap any less motherfucking Mobile, Alabama? Does that make motherfucking Rilo any less? Because they not always talking and rapping about street shit, or most of the music ain't even street? Or drilling? Shit just be insane. I don't know where I was going with that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But, oh no. Moral though, like, a song I want y'all to go listen to, that was literally the moral of this statement, is Lil Poppa, From Boy to a Man. It's my shit, boy. Got a few Poppa songs, but that right there, that's my shit.
Favorite rapper, because he's not mainstream or not well known to, let's say, the masses. But when he passed away, you have people who are probably a little bit more popular than him, you know, like the rapper Pluto, where she reacted on live stream horrified. Boosie even gave a tribute, right? Lil Duval gave a tribute to him.
It's TikTok. Yeah, I'm not even looking at it. It's TikTok, bro. I'm not even looking like that. I'm not even looking at y'all. I'm not even studying y'all right now. Y'all lying ass. I don't play like that. What the hell? You don't play with Dells, bro. What y'all talking about? I'm finna get out of this bit. What happened? Cause y'all negative. On my mama, y'all talking about Lil Poppa on my mama. Like, I'm not even playing on my mama. They be negative. Oh my God, no.
I want to give a, TIP Thug and Peace to Lil Poppa, man. Yeah, my little nigga right there, Always supported me, looked up to me, my nigga. Always came to Boosie Bear. Shot at little nigga too.
For the time being.
So TIP Poppa, nigga, Thug and Peace, nigga. Damn, Poppa.
Damn, what does T.I. and TIP stand for? Bro, I don't got it.
Talent,
made me wonder what T.I. stand for now. That's what I'm saying.
TIP Poppa, nigga, Duval legend, nigga. The Duval legend, nigga. Legend across the world. YNs, the niggas. Pop. My daughter, them niggas. Pops. TIP Poppa, nigga.
Now, here's where the weird stuff begins, okay? So when he initially passed away, or when, the reports came out that he passed away, it was first reported that it was an overdose. And you have people in the industry, actual rappers who will be in the know, because these people, know each other. They were even reporting that this was an overdose. YG Fatso actually knew Lil Poppa too. So he wrote, I honestly think bro went out how he wanted to. It ain't no pill popper who don't know the consequences of it. I do at least 830s per day. We all know we gonna die eventually off overusage. We just don't know when. And y'all folks crazy as hell saying bruh had too much to go out how he did, because that's what makes it worse. When you paid in full, don't nobody check on you, trying to help you kick the addiction, or even gave a F to see if you okay, because they know you got some money. And in their eyes, all you need is money and you okay. Then the report came out and the police started speaking of various sources, and we found out that actually that's not the case at all, right? It was not no overdose. The actual story of how Lil Poppa died is even more suspicious and even more confusing, and somehow, even though we have the full story, we're left with more questions than we had in the beginning of the saga. The police released details to TMZ, and the police says that Lil Poppa actually shot himself after a car crash. Now, if we scroll down, we get more details from TMZ. So TMZ writes that the Hapville chief of police, Bruce Hadley, told TMZ that Lil Poppa was in a single car accident on Interstate 85 south of Hapeville, which is when he called his manager asking what he should do. The car was still drivable. Now, let's just stop here for a second, okay? He was in a single car crash. Now, this is a kid who has literally been around murder his entire life. He's a kid who was literally in an active gang war. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm just looking too much into it. I don't think this kid is panicking over a car crash. Like, I don't feel like this kid is panicking over maybe having to go ahead and do 30 days in jail over a single car crash. Maybe he was, driving under the influence. I just don't think that this is a type of thing that this kid is losing too much sleep over, right? But you could probably understand why he might, let's say, man, I crashed my car. What should I do now? Should I just call the police? Should I drop my car off? Should I leave it here? What should I do? But the car was drivable. So he drove away from the accident and went to his manager, right? So he called his manager asking what he should do. The car was still drivable. The manager told him they'd meet up in a nearby parking lot at the Hilton Hotel. And Hadley tells us when they meet up, Lil Poppa stayed in his car as he spoke to his manager through the roll-down window. Okay, now, again, so far, still normal, right? You call your manager for help. What should I do? Should I just call the police? Should I leave the car here? You call them. What should I do? Now, if it's a single car accident and you were able to drive off and there's no reports of anybody else being hurt, there's no reports of too much damage happening. Apparently, he hit his car up against a wall or something. His car is damaged, right? He's not dealing with a vehicular homicide here or something, okay? This is just a single car accident. His car a little bit damaged, but it's still drivable. He could have drove home, for God's sakes, all right, or left his car with his manager. Now, while they're having a conversation, now the manager apparently doesn't tell the police what the conversation was about. Now, we are told it's unclear what they discussed. It's unclear because the manager never told the police what they discussed. But at some point, the police says the rapper pulled a handgun, put it to his head, and pulled the trigger, shooting himself dead. Hadley tells us an off-duty officer who was working at the hotel called 911. Lil Poppa was rushed to Grady Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Nothing was left whatsoever. Here's why I think it's suspicious. First off, okay,
talk your shit with you.
Let's look at the series. Let's play the series of events back again, okay? He was driving his car, got into a single car crash. This kid who's been dealing with murders and felonies his entire life panicked over a single car crash accident. Okay, cool. But at that point, he's in the clear. He's not panicking. He left the accident. It's drivable. Nobody else was hit. He's in the clear. Like, he has nothing to worry about at this point at all. So how exactly do somebody go from, because if he wanted to do that to himself, he could have got it done at the single car crash where nobody was there. If his goal was to do that to himself, he wouldn't wait to do it at a packed parking lot in front of like the manager and other people. No, he would have done it at the car accident. He would have done it at his home. So the fact that he left and went to his manager shows that his intent was never that. His intent was to actually get help and figure out what to do with the car. But then they're having a conversation, like the window is rolled down. They're having a conversation. Now, even him never hopping out the car to me is a little bit unnatural, right? Because if he calls for help because of the car, you would think she would hop in the car or like he would hop out and they'll start having a conversation. But nonetheless, cool. The manager apparently doesn't tell the police what the conversation was about. From my perspective, I'll be real, bro. I don't even think he did it to himself, man. If I had to guess what I think happened, I think somebody shot him. Because it doesn't make sense. Like, what do you mean he waited until he got to a hotel parking lot to do it? Yo, this man said, as soon as I dropped my first project, his next project ain't dropped yet. So even the timeline of, hey, he said he was going to do it, his project ain't dropped yet. Nor was it completed from my perspective or from what I know. I think somebody shot him, bro. I think somebody shot him and they framed him, to be honest, bro. Now, there's cameras. I'm sure there's cameras. I'm sure there's something here that's probably going to show the full story. But this story just doesn't make sense. And right now, the only person who knows or can provide context is the manager. The manager knows what that conversation was about. But the police is saying they're unclear what the conversation was about. They have no idea. Why would the police have no idea what the conversation is about?
Yeah, tell them.
Right? If the manager spoke to the police, then why would the police not know what's going on? Why would the police not know the conversation? What excuse did they use not to tell the police the conversation? I think that conversation is old. I think we need to know what that conversation is. Because this story of, he was involved in a single car crash, he got to the hotel parking lot for help from the manager, and then while having a routine conversation, he pulled out a gun and offed himself. Come on, bro. I'm not buying it not one bit at all. I need to know the exact truth because this ain't making sense at all. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think? Does this make sense to you guys? Because it doesn't make sense to me at all, man. Does it? Let me know, man, all right? If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here to find out.
The internet is Sherlock Holmes, bro. They gonna get the digging, bro. So we'll figure out, or we won't. We'll get the truth, or we won't, or some of the truth. But that shit crazy, man. Long little Poppa, brother. May you rest in peace.
bitch, I'm off the oil, they don't get it. Running up my money, I'm getting my money. I'm talking about chicken, hold up, bitch be talking that shit, but whole time told that bitch to